I'm going to talk to you about the assessment part of the hand-in function in Fronter. I see this as a very powerful tool in how I assess and collate marks for my students, and I'll show you why. Here's my business studies class, grade 10s. I'm assuming for the purposes of this tutorial that you already know how to create a hand-in assignment for your students. The task that my students have been dealing with is a globalization task. Here it is here. I've had most of my students hand in their work already. Two of them have got extensions. They're still working on it. You can see I've got two PowerPoint presentations there, as well as these Word ones. What I'm going to do, I'm going to look at Ella's first. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the comment part of this downward pointing arrow. And in particular, if I wanted to make a comment external to the document, then I would type it in here. But what I'm interested in, what I'm to show you, and this is the powerful part, is that I'm going to actually work within the globalization task with the document that she has submitted to me, and you can see that Fronter is downloading the file within its own framework, if you like. It's telling me down there it's ready to go. She's done a nice cover page. I've had a look at this before, but she made a really good statement here. So in order to make comments, I'll use the review function. I don't use the track changes. I use the comment, and this is an excellent point. Okay, just the same way that you would make comments to write on your assignments. I've obviously just typed it in, and I'm going to continue this process. For the purposes of this demonstration though, I'm just going to go down the bottom. I've copied a table that I'm going to put down her marks, and it's assuming that she's got a B on that, and so forth. I can make a final comment, as you would in the bottom of any assignment. This is a really well structured piece of work, and obviously I'm going to put lots of other comments later on. I won't do that for the purpose of this demonstration. So I'm now ready to save it. All I do is just click there and I'll save that, and you can see it works within Fronter. And it's been successfully transferred. Now the beauty of this is that all my comments are within one spot. So if I want to go back into it, I will. Obviously I have to, because I've marked it properly. I'm going to put down here approved, that it's been approved. I can make some other comments if I like, but I won't, because I've done within the document itself. So now when I save that, next time Ella goes into Fronter, she'll notice that when she goes into the hand-in folder, which is from her perspective, she'll note that it's been marked. She'll have a look at that, and what she'll find is all my comments. Now, presuming that if I click on that now, all those comments that I put in there, from her perspective, she'll be able to see, and then say, okay, I've done well, and get her feedback. And so when she looks at it, there are the marks, and she clicks on that comment. Obviously you can see what I've been talking about, and so forth. So you can see this is a really powerful tool. What I also like about all this is that I don't have to mark off who's handed in what. I can see it there, and the student then will go back and see it marks all in one spot. It's very efficient. I can't argue for this enough, and it's really brought me across to use this tool full time for all of my classes. I think this is really good. So hopefully that's been useful to you. Thanks for listening.